Yo, what's up, everyone? Here with some early-ish Lowheat. It just came in the mail. There's already videos up of this by bigger sneaker reviewers than me. So I'll try to do something different because obviously you can go to a lot of them for the same type of content and review. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to show these off and then give you my thoughts on kind of where I think these will land price-wise and do a little comparison with some other Jordan 4s. As you know from the title, that's what this is. This is the new Fire Red Jordan 4. And I noticed this on another guy's YouTube review. Damn, I forgot his name. Maybe I'll shout him out in the things. But right off the bat, the thing I can notice is he mentioned it is the box feels different than the Bred 4s. So one big thing about these is this is the first time these have been like retroed like this since they came out. There's been other iterations, but none of them have been the exact. Well, I mean, this isn't exact, but as close to the original, the OG version, as these. So that's what's something special about this. This colorway is one of the 4 original colorways that were released. This Fire Red 4. So Jordan wore these on court when the 4s dropped back in 89, 90, 89, and so. There were only 4 colorways originally dropped, and this was one of them. And this is the first time this colorway has been retroed in as close to original form as those that were initially dropped. There have been other retros of these, but they had the Jumpman on the heel, and the color was more the infrared. So this is more true to color and true to design as the OGs, which a lot of people find cool. And I used to mainly just be a Jordan 1 guy, but I've definitely come around in the last year or so on the Jordan 4s. They're obviously a classic. This is super clean, like really quick off the bat. The leather, soft, but not super supple soft. It is very soft, pretty good quality. These are just a really clean, dope shoe. I like it all. I already like it a lot. I'm going to wear these. So, again, you can go to other unboxings for similar type reviews. So, let me give you something different. My thoughts on the resale price of these and where they'll land. I think these are going to be pretty widely released on Black Friday. So, I think there's going to be plenty of pairs. I think resale is going to be marginally higher than retail. So if you don't get them, I think you'll have a good chance to get them when they officially drop. And if you don't, I think you'll be able to pick up a pair of these for relatively, for a reasonable price above retail. So if you don't get them, I do though, however, suggest if you want these and you don't hit when they drop, to go ahead and pay the resale price pretty fast, because I think just like the Bred 4s, which I'm going to start to compare these to, just like the Bred 4s, these will go up over time. Because if they just dropped them, they're not going to drop these again for a while. So, just like here's the Bred 4s, these will start to creep up over time. So these came out, and now they're sitting at around a little over 300. When they first came out, these were widely released, big drop, and the resale wasn't too high. But ever since then, they've slowly crept up. And this was the Bred 4 similarly, this was a good re-release, one of the OG colorways. This has been dropped a few times, but people were overall happy with the way this retro turned out. They did the same thing where they kept it as close to the OG as possible, didn't do the Jumpman on the back. Interestingly enough, they put this high shoe stuffing in, cardboard shoe stuffing in. They didn't do that with these. This is just the general cardboard one. I wonder why that is. Slightly different materials. This has that suede leather, so they really wanted to keep the shape on these. Crap. Sorry about that. Bumped the camera, turned off the video. I'll edit this together. So there's the comparison on these. This box for the Fire Red 4s is definitely feels different than that box, if you care about that stuff. It's just interesting. Maybe the materials are more reusable, or durable or higher quality. I don't know why they switched the materials of the box slightly, but it definitely feels different. So there's the comparison of the Breds and the Fire Reds. So now I have two of the OG colorways. I'm kind of a completionist. Maybe I'll try to get the other twos. One's blue, one's similar to this, the speckled cement. Maybe I'll try to get the other twos. And so what I thought would be fun also, again, to make this video slightly different, is to bring out the Unions and compare those. Since again, you have all these other videos out there to watch. So here are the three. I really wish I had the off-white Jordan 4s to compare those to. Those are the ones that I really would like, but those are I didn't hit on them. I signed up for every raffle, missed, and they're super expensive. So I'm probably not going to get those. Wish I had them, but let's compare these so you guys can see. Definitely different materials, different details, and here that you can see they folded down. You know, this is kind of the signature of the Jordan Union 4. They've sewed down the tongue so that this Air Jordan shows. Definitely different materials, a slightly different vibe. Both dope though, and I've really come around on the Bred 4s. I'm not a black shoe guy, but I really dig these. I think these go with basically every fit. Real clean, classic. So again, in review, I think these aren't going to climb as much as the Jordan 1s, but I think they'll still keep climbing as long as the sneaker market as a whole keeps going up. I think it might be in a little bit of a bubble. As long as it keeps rising, I think these will eventually, over time, start rising in price. Anyways, highly recommend that if you don't hit on Black Friday, to pick up a pair sooner than later, because I think these, the Fire Red 4s, just like the Bred 4s, are going to eventually slowly creep up. So good luck in copying. Let me know what you think, which ones you like better, the Bred 4s, Fire Red 4s. Are you going to try to get a pair of these on Black Friday? And again, if you don't get lucky, just go ahead and pay resale. I don't think it'll be too high, and you won't regret it. Super clean, classic pair of shoe that I think any Jordan head, and even just sneaker fan, you can't go wrong having this in your collection. All right, make sure to follow and subscribe, and let me know what you think.